Hi, good morning. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us. I am feeling a little bit more myself this morning. I definitely had one of those mornings though where you wake up, you get some stuff done, and then you decide laying down is a better option. And so I did that. I have my glucose test today, so I take a shower, put makeup on because I'm actually leaving the house to go do something for the first time in a while. And see other humans. I am double fisting water and some decaf coffee right now because I can't drink anything after I have to drink the glucose drink. So, in trying to enjoy that. And yeah, kind of that's where we're at right now. I realized my last video was really disjointed. Like I said, it's just been crazy trying to manage everything. And I just filed for my maternity leave, which I think is making it just all so very, very real. But yeah, it's kind of where we're at. I don't really know if I have much else. Like I said, there were a few things that I forgot to put in my bump date. Like one, I started feeling him move, I'd say it was like just before 25 weeks, I started to think I was feeling him move, and then now I consistently feel him every night that I go to bed. I feel him somewhat throughout the day, but not as much. And I don't know if that's because he's asleep during the day, if that's because I'm upright in the way my placenta is in the front and like blocking him. I don't know, but definitely when I lay down on my sides, like I can feel him a lot more on the sides. And Travis has actually been able to like feel him outwardly, and last night we tried to play music for him and there were a few songs where like you could see the headphones kind of jump. So it was cool. It was really cool to see. So that's one exciting thing. But like I was saying, like there's things that we decided, sorry this lighting is like so funky. Wonder if I open the front door, if that would be better. A little bit, yeah. So, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, baby brain is real. Oh, yeah, like I was saying, there's some big decisions that we've made because of COVID, and the biggest one being that we're not doing a baby shower. I don't think that's surprising to anyone, but I'd say like more than half our list are people that are out of state. And so for me, it feels weird to do like a drive-by baby shower or something like that here with only half the people that we would want to attend. And also a lot of my friends here in the Denver metro area are kind of like spaced out, and Denver is not a very like fun city to drive in. And if it's the weekends, like you're outdoors, like all our friends are outdoors, and I don't want anyone, I don't know, we're the only people in our friend group that have children. And we have one couple friend that is pregnant with us, and that's it. So it's like, it's weird to ask people to take time out of their day on a weekend to come stop by. So yeah, we're not doing that. And I don't mind, obviously I don't mind being in front of the camera like this, but a Zoom or like a virtual baby shower just doesn't seem interesting to me. I mean, I'm very, very awkward with those kinds of things, and I don't know how to entertain people, and I don't know. It just would be more stressful to me than enjoyable. So we are going to do something different. I will film that, but that's kind of the gist of that. So it is 8:30. I need to go grab this. Okay, one more sip of coffee. Here we go. My appointment's at 9:30. It's 8:30 right now. So it says on the day of your test, eat a regular diet, drink 1 whole bottle of this. Do not take more than 5 minutes to finish the drink. Do not eat or drink anything once you finish your drink, including water. Do not pour over ice. Your blood must be drawn exactly 1 hour after you finish it. So it's important to make note of when you finish it. and plan to arrive at the office 20 to 30 minutes before the time your blood needs to be drawn. Tell the front office what time you finished so that we may set a timer. If you arrive more than 1 hour after you finish the drink, we cannot draw your blood. So my appointment's at like 9:30. They're always running late, so I'm trying to decide if like it's 8:32 right now, so I'm trying to decide if I should wait till like 8:35. But here we go. Okay, done with the coffee. Boy, I have to pee right now, but I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, we're gonna set a timer for 5 minutes to make sure that I finish it in time. So let's open it. This is like the weirdest test I've ever taken. I'm curious to see if he's like gonna move around a lot because I don't eat that much sugar. I do natural sugars obviously, but like cookies and sweet treats and stuff usually are like alternative, or if I do, like it's once in a blue moon, and I haven't had anything like that recently. I'm trying to think if we had ice cream recently that like made him move a lot, but I can't think of it that. So, okay. Here we go. Like I said, I think I have fruit punch is the flavor I have. Oh, it's not as bad. It is sugary though. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I guess some people have like really bad flavors. Or I guess if you're like taste buds too. Honestly, this tastes like Hawaiian punch. Ooh. It is tart and very sweet. I'm more worried about getting an upset stomach at this point than anything else. Ooh. Oh, it's only been a minute, so I'm gonna slow down. Whew. Yeah, so I'm trying to think what other updates. Oh, another big update is my husband got a new job. $8:35. There we go. 8:35. Okay. So, whew. Like I was saying, so my husband got a job at FedEx. And it's doing like the first morning deliveries, and it's 15 minutes away from our house. He gets in at 6:30. He's usually home by 11:30 or noon. And right now I can work from home, and even with maternity leave, like when I go back, I could probably work some flexible hours. So it allows us to try and find someone to watch our son for 4 hours in the morning or so. And his sister lives here in Denver. She's not super close, but she's close enough that we could figure something out. And that would make it easier for us right now while all of this is happening, not knowing what is going to happen. And obviously, like, we're thinking super far ahead. Like, my maternity leave is not up until the end of February. So, but taking it into account, and we figured this would be a good opportunity for him right now. And he's really enjoying it, so that's good. Those are really our big two updates. Oh my gosh, I want to drink water so bad. It is so sugary. Whew. All right. Well, those are the two big updates right now. I'm sure I'll think of something later, but I'm going to leave you with that for the minute. All right, gonna get ready, and I will see you guys in the car. Hi, all right, so it's been a few days. I needed 1, to get my test results back to update you guys, and then 2, I needed a few days to process what the doctor told me. So Travis didn't come to my doctor's appointment because he just started a new job. We thought I was taking my glucose test, so it wasn't like a big deal. But I really wish he would have. I kind of only heard what I wanted to hear kind of thing, and then had to end up calling my doctor and just really revisiting a bunch of the things that were said. But good news, passed my test, yay, which I was really nervous about. And that is because when I got there, I sat for 30 minutes. So I had to obviously like took my test beforehand, or like drank the juice beforehand, and then sat there for I think like 20-ish minutes. And then I went back, and in the first 5 minutes of my appointment, they told me like they'd probably come in and draw my blood, which they did. And then we just kind of had some conversations about how the pregnancy was going, how I was feeling for where I was at, and things like that. And so they listened to the baby's heartbeat, which was good, and measured my uterus, just like laying down flat from, the top to the bottom. And then we started having conversation. And so the biggest part of this conversation was that I have gained an abnormal amount of weight between my last appointment and this appointment. And abnormal, I don't know like what qualifies as abnormal, but just so at this point in the pregnancy, I've just like, I think I've put on more than they expected. And then as well as just like a huge jump from my last appointment to this appointment. And I think it was actually like my biggest jump throughout the whole entire pregnancy. So as someone that is in recovery from an eating disorder, that just like put me in a weird place. Obviously, I've been doing okay throughout the pregnancy, doing my best to maintain eating a good diet, maintaining balance of exercise and not going crazy, accepting body image changes, and just like, just in general doing my best. And I feel like I have been. I have my days where like mentally it's hard, but I think that's every woman. I don't think that's like because I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. I just think pregnancy is hard. Your body is changing a lot. So that kind of just like put me in this weird spiral place. And then we talked about what could be the causes of that. So the first cause was just like I blew my diet and exercise routine. So that was like the first take. And then we kind of like rolled it out in that appointment. And then the second was that I did have gestational diabetes. And so obviously we wouldn't know that until we got the results back, and now that's rolled out. The other two are that I may have too much amniotic fluid, and it's just like swelling my belly, because most of my weight, in all honesty, is in my belly. Like, yes, I'm starting to see like my face get a little fuller. My arms are definitely bigger. Not my favorite, but, and my legs are holding a little bit more fat too, but like for the most part, everything is in my belly. And just recently did I get to a point where none of my pre-pregnancy clothes fit me. So it was just weird. It was a weird place to hear. And so it is possible that I do have like swelling of amniotic fluid. And then the fourth, and most likely just from what I've talked to most people about, what my family members have told me, is that the baby had a growth spurt and I'm carrying big. So I am measuring 2.5 weeks ahead of schedule right now. So like, I don't know really what that means. I've read online, which is never a great thing, but that it is pretty normal. My doctor did not say like this was a red flag thing, even though I reacted as if it were a red flag thing. It's more of like a yellow, like caution. We kind of need to be aware of what's going on. And it didn't change my next appointment. So my next appointment is still September 8th. I will have an ultrasound then. The only thing that will change is if I, for some reason, am not feeling well, if I start to experience like discharge or anything like that, that would be concerning, or if the movement of the baby kind of slows down a little bit, which is hard for me because I still am just very like new to like feeling the baby and like knowing if it's the baby or not, because one, I'm a first time mom, and two, my placenta's in the front. And so it can be hard for me to tell like if I'm feeling movement or not, if it's normal or not. And so I'm glad that I have the fetal Doppler, but it also has become a thing where it's like every other day I'm wanting to check, because some days I can't tell if I'm feeling him or not. And it's just stressful. It's added a little bit more anxiety to the situation, and it sucks, but all in all, things are good. Things are okay. Like, I'm glad that I don't have gestational diabetes. The likelihood of the baby being big is like the most likely factor. Anyways, I will talk to you in my next video. I'm excited to show you guys how the house is coming along and how the nursery is looking. I just finished the mural, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much. As always, if there's anything that I can do for you or pray for you, please let me know in the comments below. Talk to you later. Bye!